Hello and welcome to my channel, the Cat's Eye Tarot 777. Aries, how are you? I am here to do a general reading for you on this wonderful Friday. So without further ado, let's get started. This is not a personal one-to-one reading. This is a general reading. And in this reading, I'm going to see what we have, what energies we have present in ourselves that has the ability to move us forward. Okay? Towards our goals, desires, things of the such. So I will begin by asking Spirit, what energy within Aries, wow, we got two cards, do we have? Okay, Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles. So we definitely know how to buckle down, strategize, and get ourselves out of situations in order to get to what we want, to be comfortable, to have what we deserve, to have wealth. There is a strong strategizing energy within us and a down-to-earth energy within us. Within our gratefulness for what we have and enjoying what we have around us, we are still keen on when we need to shift gears, when we may need to strategize, when we may need to work through situations to continue to receive. Okay? What is something that would help us, that we could acquire? What is something we could acquire that would help us with this? What is something that we could acquire that would help us with this? Ooh, wow. Sorry, I need to get better at holding this deck. Taking time to heal. Knowing when to stop, when to pause, when to take time and heal. Okay, that may be very helpful to us. Taking time to rest and heal, putting a pause whenever it's needed, so we can mend and heal for whatever wounds we may acquire while we're out there on the battlefield. Okay, that may be very key. To learn how to pause and rest. Okay. Is there any key figures around us that may be helpful to us? Any friends? Anyone that we that may add to our lives, may add a Queen of Cups. There may be somebody in water energy around you, or a compassionate person, a kind, attentive, intuitive, compassionate person that may be around you at this moment that may help you, get to where you want to be. Okay? Could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. But somebody who is very kind, very compassionate, very giving, very intuitive, very sensitive to others around them. At this moment, may be helpful. Maybe a really good friend to you right now that is actually going to help you acquire and get to where you want to be. Can you show me what would be a good idea or action, a good action to take towards this goal, these desires that Aries is working on or towards? Keep at it. Even though if something seems boring to you, it will still prove fruitful. It may not seem exciting. It may seem like, repetitive, monotonous, but what you start, what you begin, just continue to work towards that. Don't lose sight of the end goal. Don't drop out of the race before you get to, your final destination. Stay loyal to your cause, basically. Stick to that one commitment you have made, and steadfast. 6 of Cups. Connect to your inner child as well. Okay. Stay connected to your inner child. Okay. What is something that would block us on this journey? Can you show me something that would block us on this journey towards our goals? What is something that would block us on this journey? Not recognizing solid give and take, equal give and take. Okay, so now that I see this here with the 7 of Swords and King of Pentacles, there is a strong understanding of when something is not working, when somebody is not being generous, not being kind, and knowing when we need to get ourselves out of a situation. That's what I'm seeing here. Also being grateful for what we have, but aware of what is going on around us. Not too comfortable understanding that there's a deeper awareness that we have. Okay. It would be helpful for us to take a break every once in a while, pause, let ourselves heal. And a good friend for us to keep or to recognize at the moment that will help us further with this would be someone within the Queen of Cups energy. There may be somebody around you, a friend you have, a family member, someone who, or coworker who carries this energy. It's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Also, they are very intuitive. They're very compassionate. Okay, they're very tender and kind and giving. Not always outward. They just carry that energy about them. There's something soothing and healing about them. All right, it would do you good to continue to work towards whatever it is you're working towards. Even if you may get bored, keep your goal in mind and stay on it, steadfast towards it. All right, don't give up and continue to work towards it. That's what I'm getting. And stay in touch with your inner child. All right, we could, if we are not aware of when somebody is not being equal give and take with us, that could really, really shake our foundation. We need to be aware of when something is not solid, okay, and not go any further with it before it crumbles before us. There needs to be a solid equal give and take on both ends. All right, so make sure that, it's, again, balanced. What we put out comes in and what, vice versa. Let's see. Can you give me one more card on the outcome for Aries on this journey? Can you show me any type of card towards the outcome for Aries on this journey? A probable or possible outcome for Aries on this journey. High Priestess. Wow. Becoming in tune with our higher selves. Guidance through the divine. Becoming in tune with the divine. High Priestess. On this journey will bring us closer to the connection we have with the divine and a higher and deeper awareness and intuition. I wonder if that's your goal to begin with. I do see that you have a talent for understanding when you, or strategizing your way out of things. You don't get too comfortable. You're grateful for what you have and you're generous for what you give, but you don't get too comfortable and you always stay ready to strategize when you need to get yourself out of a pickle. Though it would do you some good to rest more. And you should be aware of this Queen of Cups. She is somebody good within your surroundings at the moment that will help you towards your higher goal, whichever that goal may be. Please do stay steadfast towards your goals and in touch with your inner child. but also be aware not to give to what's not giving to you, because that is a faulty foundation. Okay, and that will cause abrupt endings because, again, faulty foundation. Be aware of that. Don't do that. Is what I'm getting here. You're welcome to do whatever you please. It's your life. Okay, but all of this is working you towards gaining a higher intuition and being spiritually in tune with the divine. There's also like guidance here. There's guidance. Either we will attain higher guidance, or we will be able to give higher guidance through our intuition by strengthening it through all of this. It's interesting. It's my first time doing a reading like this. I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah. Able to make better choices, stronger decisions. Very strong, capable decisions. Let's get a focus. Can I get a focus here? What it would be good for Aries to focus on? What would be a good focal point for... Okay, the whole deck. Just kidding. What would be a good focal point for Aries? Through this reading, what would be a good focal point? Protection. That makes sense to me. Protection. All right, let's read it. The statesque warrior goddess stands on the threshold between two worlds. Above her head, a halo shows divine consciousness as she guards the mysterious kingdom behind the portal. A golden sword implies readiness for action. I'm just sorry. I can't help but see all the connections to the reading. The creation of the sword is also a metaphor for life as it passes through the four elements: fire, water, air, resting. Yeah. Okay, so fire, heat, water, cooling, air, resting, and earth, shaping. Okay? To become an instrument of precision and beauty. Like the sword, we too must pass through the initiations of life, which test our mettle in times of adversity. Two regal swans, symbolizing the element of light, stand proudly at protection's feet. Swans also symbolize love, as they are loyal creatures that frequently remain the same mate for years. The light of the sun and moon reflects the qualities of yin and yang and transcends the alchemy of opposites. By drawing this card, you can feel blessed in the knowledge that protection is at hand. Try to discern why this card has appeared today and observe its position within the spread. This will help define which areas are in need of awareness. Perhaps you have been feeling vulnerable or victimized by the world around you. If so, be mindful of your thinking, as your thoughts can attract darkness as well as light. Your experience of life is a reflection of the quality of your thoughts, which drive decisions, actions, and consequences. Draw inspiration from the symbolism represented by the sword. The blade has the power to sever ties that bind you to toxic attachments, relationships, behaviors, or situations no longer serving your highest good. On a practical note, keeping your immediate space organized, clutter-free, and clean is an effective way to protect your psychic energy. Be receptive to any guidance given during your meditations. Courage and strength are both virtues that help sustain us through the uncharted waters of change and transition. As the universe lights your course, be open and ready to act on any clues. Okay. That's what I have for you, Aries. Hopefully it was helpful in some form or fashion. I will see you next time.